Hello everyone and welcome to the FRUK Show here on Food Review UK. This is our second returned episode. Get that door closed. This is the second episode from our return, the second live episode. I think last time we said that we're not sure exactly how often these live streams are going to be, but we'll see. This is obviously the second one in 1 week or 2 weeks. It's been consecutive Saturdays is what I'm trying to say. So I've got a couple of product reviews for you this installment. We're going to be looking at a few things that have been sent. So we've got We Made raspberry and lemon still drink. So we'll look at that in a minute. If you're following us on Instagram, the ticker along here will update at some point to advertise FRUKgram. That's where you want to be. Yeah, because you would have seen them yesterday. And we've also got another product that was sent to us, which was I featured on the thumbnail. This is Karma Bites, right? I've got a few flavours. I thought I'd go a bit of savoury and a bit of sweet. So I've got coconut and vanilla and Himalayan pink salt. Again, that was sent to us. Thank you to both companies there for sending those out to us. Now, those are popped Lotus Seeds. I don't even know what Lotus Seeds are. So let us know in the comments what Lotus Seeds are, if you do know, because I'm just not my microphone. Yeah, let us know, because I'd be interested to hear. Along the way, we're going to be talking through a little bit of news. I've got a few products to my right, which I'll show you, which are new or interesting, or they're both new and interesting, actually. And what else we got? Yeah, that's about it. We'll go through some of your questions, and we'll talk a little bit more about the Patreon relaunch. So let's go to a few comments before I crack on with the first review. Big Joe's Adventures says, morning all. Correct. Good knowledge. Jack says he just watched the odd ones out. I don't know what that is. Let me know what that is. Nice Choices says, hey. Mark Han, good morning, Mr. J. Correct. Good morning. Amelia, hello. Nate is swearing. That's rude. Disappointing. Jay Manley says, hi, would you do a collab? Who are you? What are you? Why are you? Why is Gamora? We've got Matt DWMC back in the chat, dropping some heart eye emojis. Bore. Right, so let's get into the first review, shall we? I nearly hit myself in the face with that. That would have been funny, but also very painful because I have a very low pain threshold. So we've got We Made. I think these are actually a reasonably local company to me, because actually these were like delivered by one of the person that delivered it to me had the company logo on, and then when I went on their social media I actually recognised the guy in some of that as well. So they're reasonably local. They're either Bucks or Hearts. I'm in Aylesbury. This is, and hashtag honestly, I did already try these products. So this is Juicy Still Raspberry and Lemon. Let me hit you with some facts and figures on this, because it's pretty interesting, I'd say. Where's the old ingredients? Here we go. So this has got water, white grape juice from concentrate, which is 41%. So it's got a high juice content. Raspberry juice, 8%. So I think that's pretty high. And interestingly, the lemon juice, 8%. If you know anything about lemon drinks, you'll know that's quite a lot of juice. Here we go. Let's crack into it. How are you guys anyway? It's the morning. Oh, smells really good. Really strong with the raspberry. Let's give it a go. Oh, man. So the thing that I think is special about this range of products is they are really, really sour. If you like sour, tart, like refreshing, crisp lemon and lime, a few of the flavours of lime, I think you'd really like these. This is a really good brand. It tastes incredibly fresh. It's really interesting as well. High quality tasting, nice and fresh, zesty, fruity as anything. It's as if you walked into an orchard and you saw someone was selling raspberries and lemons, and it's not as if you walked into it. It's as if you had just done maybe Speed or something, or your Sonic the Hedgehog. you sprinted and pelted at full speed into an orchard. There happened to be someone there selling fresh fruit, maybe a lemonade. A lemonade stall is basically what I'm envisioning. And it's raspberry, lemons, lemonade. And you've just sprinted full pelt at them. They're like, Christ, what's going on here? And you just launch at the table. And it's like some sort of wrestling juice hybrid. Yeah, very, very nice. I give it a low 4 stars. Sorry, I was so stupid on the live stream. I wait for the I still wait. It's really good. The other ones in the range are, there's just pure lemon. Now that is off the charts sour. It's I think it's probably the most sour range of drinks I've had that isn't like the sourness isn't the gimmick or whatever. The lemon one, I think it had, what was this one again? This one's 8% lemon. I think the lemon one was like something like 15%. It was something like that. So yeah, I really recommend it if you're into the old sourness. Let's read a few more comments before we move on to a bit of news, highlighting some nice and interesting products. DJ Electrical, your food reviews always relax me. Thank you very much. We have got Aaron Cunliffe's in the house. He says, yo, 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 hashtag reignite the fuse. You goddamn know it. We got Jack has said, who watched the odd ones out before the stream? Mate, do you work for them? What's going on? Who are they? Big Joe's Adventures says wrestling juice. Correct. Amelia has levied an excellent question at me. How many calories is it? It's not too high. 31. Oh no, that's per 100 ml. How many's in there? 330. Oh, it's actually higher than I thought. It's about 100, which still isn't too bad. But yeah, roughly 100 calories. That is actually higher than I thought, because when I drank this, when I received these the other day, and I drank one, I was like, oh, can I have this today? I read it as 30 calories. I was like, oh, that's fine, that's nothing. But that's per 100 ml, and that's embarrassing. That was actually square on the keyboard. Hopefully, can you still hear me? I haven't accidentally stopped streaming, have I? Embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Yeah, fine. That's the same as a can, 330 millilitres. So, right, so a bit of news. Got a few new products, right? So I've got these ones I ordered. These are from the Chocolate Smiths. If you're following us on Instagram, I'm sure you would have seen these plenty. I mean, we've done plenty of video reviews for them as well, but we share a lot of stuff on Instagram as well, and they're hugely active on Instagram as well. So they've got 2 new bizarre bars. If you haven't heard of them at all, then where have you been, really? But I will explain who they are. They are a small business, a small company. They're a brilliant business, brilliant company. Ran and owned by Steffi. And I think they basically started off doing these very weird chocolate bars. And this is called the Bizarre Bars, and these are from this range. So in the past, they've done things like roast dinner chocolate bars and whatnot. They still do like bacon and maple syrup chocolate bar, or is it bacon and maple syrup? We've reviewed it, I should know. But there's plenty of reviews on the channel. I'd recommend having a look at them. They are an amazing company. So Matt DWMC says, sorry if you've already answered this, but where did you get that drink from? So I got sent it. However, I understand it's available at Ocado. And also, if you drop them a message on Instagram, these guys are really friendly on it. Both these guys are really friendly on Instagram. But these are products; they're not people. But they will. If you drop them a message, they should be able to tell you where it's available local to you as well. So anyway, Chocolate Smiths, they're an incredible company. They're also the makers of the collaboration bars, which are these just epic, I would call them just event bars because they are so good. I was fortunate enough to receive the new collaboration bar. Yesterday I got it. I can't say what it is yet, but it is phenomenal. Collaboration bars are where they work with another confectionery producer. So this one is stuffed with confectionery products with amazing stuff. Anyway, so these are the 2 brand new Bizarre bars. We have got cinnamon caramel apple pie. So it's got apple pie filling, and I think that's milk and white. Yeah, milk and white chocolate, cinnamon caramel, and apple pie filling. I've not tried that yet. I'm eager to. I'm not reviewing it now, I'm afraid. It is slightly too early for chocolate for me. Not at Easter or Christmas, but it's not Easter or Christmas, guys. It's depressing lockdown time. I hope you're alright, actually. Mental health awareness, innit? I hope you're okay. Don't be depressed, because basically, if you ever see anyone who's depressed, if you tell them not to be depressed, that will instantly cure it. So if you are depressed, you're feeling down, don't feel down or depressed. No, obviously that's a joke. I hope you're well. Just hope you're well. I know we're all struggling. I'm bloody struggling. Anyway, continue with the news. So the other new one is the blueberry muffin. Now this one I have tried, so I can at least show you a bit of this. This is white chocolate filled with a blueberry sort of muffin flavour filling, and it's got chocolate chips and bits of fudge as well. Oh, don't worry. When I said, but 2 minutes ago it's too early for chocolate, that was sort of before I saw the chocolate. And then when I saw the chocolate, I was like, oh, well, I need to eat some of the chocolate. That is so nice. But saying to Steffi last night, I don't think I've ever seen a blueberry chocolate bar before. I think the closest I got was some foreign product, Dove or Galaxy. I think it was dark chocolate coated blueberries, but even them, they were dried blueberries, so they didn't really taste like blueberries. That is so nice to have a bar that tastes just like a blueberry muffin, because blueberry muffins are delicious. Right, let's look at some comments. Mark Can says, shame the top wasn't off. I assume he's speaking about. Correct. Looking forward to seeing what the new collab bar is going to be. Yeah, it is bloody awesome. It's officially being revealed on Monday, the 4th of May. I'm going to edit my review later today, so we'll have our video up on Monday as well. We'll probably have our video up Monday at 3 p.m. They're going for a slightly different ordering process this time because of, the Chocolate Smiths guys. They're a small business, but I'd say they're rapidly growing. This bar has already been incredibly popular in their mystery pre-sale. But what they're going to do, because of the lockdown coronavirus situation, they're going to release it every weekend. So you're going to have an opportunity to buy it every Saturday and Sunday, but in limited quantities. So you're going to have multiple chances to be able to buy it. So if you're really, really keen and you really want the collaboration bar, make sure you set an alarm and all that sort of stuff. Go and follow them on social media, the Chocolate Smiths, and follow all of the information. I think I got a small piece of fluff in my mouth, so I'm just going to check. Not sure. Big Joe's Adventures says, I love the packaging. Me too, brother. Aaron Cunliffe, the Chip Shop Curry Bazaar was actually amazing. By the way, fish and chips FRUK Unwrapped was hilarious, lads. Big up podcast gang. Yeah, we loved filming the podcast this time around. It was a super, super fun episode. I had fish and chips like at the weekend. Then we filmed the Fish and Chips podcast on Tuesday. And then I had fish and chips again yesterday because I was so buzzing about fish and chips. Health be gone. Joshua Brown, beards looking strong, MJ. Thanks very much. I'm letting it grow. I think I'm gonna just trim this bit here, just to like neaten it up and make it look a bit more intentional. I think it'll look a bit smarter. I might do that tomorrow. Cameron White, have you seen the new green What the Fanta sold exclusively at Asda? I'm aware of it. I am desperate for it. We do our essentials food shop at Aldi, so I'm not really getting out to places. I've done the occasional quick trip into our local co-op because it's really quiet in there, and it's literally like a few minute walk from my house. So I'm trying not to go places. Obviously, it's not essential. It's the problem. If anyone sees it, buy me one, send it to me, and I'll pay you. How about that? Yeah, I've heard they're doing a few different flavors. Actually, I think it's an ongoing thing. Because I've heard basically everyone say it's sour apple. which is interesting. Cool. I'd like to try it. But yeah, I've heard there's going to be multiple flavours. I'd heard in different countries that there were multiple flavours in one case, but I don't know. Literally everyone has said it's sour apple. So Rolo says, I can't really read that out. Don't be rude, if anything, to other people. JL says Costco blueberry muffins. Yeah, correct. Literally. Also, just Costco in general. 3 of them. Lucy Irwin says, how is the cocktail making going, MJ? Very strong. Very strong. I'm getting there. It's all about building up the knowledge and the expertise and the reasons and flavour balance and all that. I'd like to get a few more ingredients. I'd really like to be able to do espresso martini, which we just need Kahlua, and then we can smash doing them. Because also I've never properly tried one. I never had tried one at all. So I'm looking forward to be able to do that, because I think I will like espresso martini. Mr. Codes says, I do honestly miss the episodes where you're all together pissing about. Correct. Have you seen the Zoom review gone wrong video? It is one of the funniest episodes. It is one of the funniest videos I've ever made, I'd say. It's hilarious. Completely unintentional, just because everything went wrong. There was about 5 different things that went wrong, and it was great. George C says, Karma Bites, an apt headline for the past few months. Should we get onto that? Should we get onto the Karma Bites? I'm pretty eager to try these guys. So, I haven't seen any comments about Lotus Seeds yet. So, this company, Karma Bites, sent me these. They're 125... Oh, this one's 125 cal for the bag. This one's 100 grams. The salty one. I've just dropped... That's embarrassing. Dropped a bizarre bar. Bizarrely. Nah. So these are popped... Oh, it says popped Lotus Seeds, and then with an asterisk. What's the asterisk mean? Is it going to say, oh, they're not really popped or something? Or, oh, they're not really Lotus Seeds, they're nuts. Suitable for allergy sufferers. Kidding, it doesn't say that. Made from the seeds of Uriale. I can't say that without sounding like I'm from Bristol. That wasn't a Bristolian accent. Don't be offended. Made from the seeds of Uriale, Euryale, Ferox flower. Ferox flower. This it's like something from the 5th dimension of the element. The 5th dimension. Yeah, it's like something from the 5th dimension of the element. Uriale Ferox flower, a water lily, commonly referred to as lotus seeds, produced in India. My God, this uses water lily seeds. I've never heard of something so bizarre in my entire life. Release your inner goodness. Gluten-free, vegan, no refined sugar. I'm buzzing, guys. Yeah, it is nice packaging, isn't it? It's lovely. It's a lovely design. Really lovely design. I've got a leaflet here. They sent... Oops, my ring. They sent me the whole range, so I'm going to take some nice photos of these in a minute, because I've not taken photos of them yet, and we'll put them on our Instagram. One time when I promote one of these things, I'm going to say it at the right time. Do sign up to our Patreon, though. I'll speak about that in a minute, and my other channels. Actually, you're going to be watching this one today. I've got a funny video going up, and Nate, I'm about to film the video that you suggested. I've come up with a full script, so should be a funny one. I'm gonna be needing this. Teasers. Other flavours include wasabi, which I probably won't try because I don't like wasabi, caramel, Himalayan pink salt, and pedi. Bizarre. I'm about to eat flower seeds. What's going on? Just read a few comments. How many stars for the fluff? Good knowledge. Any new energy drink reviews on the way? Glad you asked. I literally scheduled an energy drink review this morning to... not scheduled it. I slotted it into the schedule so I know to edit it. Which is one of the rain flavours that I ordered from America. So that's an American one. But actually before then, I think tomorrow we've got a review going up of the... Red Bull Organics Cola. Oh my god, this is bizarre. They look bananas. Look at this. Don't they look like... Don't they look odd? They look really odd. Ah. Some of them are massive. This is ASMR, right? They smell like puffed rice, which is no bad thing, I'd say. Let's give it a go. This is so bizarre. That is so weird. How big are Lotus Seeds that they puff up this big? Another question. How did they find out that Lotus Seeds puff? Wow, that is odd. Weird. Really weird. So they've sort of got holes underneath. Show you that. Weird. Very hard to describe. Some of them taste a bit charry, a bit toasty, a bit. God, they are weird. They're primarily weird. I'm not sure if I like them or not. Because the flavour's quite... God, it's bizarre. I don't even know how to describe it. It borderline tastes like the London Dungeon. Like a bit smoky. I'm definitely getting a bit of smokiness, a bit of charriness. You're getting cereal. It's like a malty, barley, toasted smokiness. With a somewhat strange mid to aftertaste. The texture is amazing. Like, because it's very crunchy and crisp, but soft and airy, and they're quite substantial. The salt is really nice because they're quite salty. I've got no idea how to rate them yet. I'm not even going to drop a star on them just yet. I want to get into the coconut and vanilla. This is a product just at the bare minimum is worth trying. It's so weird. I'm not sure, again, I'm not sure where you can get these ones because I got sent them. How did I get the other one open? These are impossible. What we got here? Some more comments. Aaron Cunliffe. Big fan of the OG Trio Nate on FRUK Unwrapped. Yeah, boy, you know it. Cameron White. I'll try and send some if I can. Ingredients say apple. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you do see it, let me know. It was a genuine offer. I will pay, and if anyone can send it off to me. I've got them. Yeah, the ingredients say apple. The thing with that is, because I did see a lot of people say that, the thing with that is so many juice-based drinks and just fruit juice drinks use flavors like, use juices like apple and white grape. So you can't necessarily go off that. However, I have heard every single person except one has said that they think it's apple. One person, I can't remember who it was. One person said they thought it might be pear. Oh my god, these smell amazing. Good grief, they smell like vanilla-y macarons. Oh, they smell amazing. Let's give them a go. They look different as well. So they seem to be coated. This one's quite heavily coated. Yeah, I think they've definitely got coconut on them. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, man. These ones have additional crunch from the coating. So it almost gives them like not a crispy shell, but it gives them intense crunch. These ones are better, I think. underlying seedy, almost toastiness from that sort of toasty charred cereal taste that I had with the other ones. Lends itself really well to the coconut. Wow, that's a really nice snack. This does reaffirm that I like these ones a lot less. These are very nice. Let's try a few more. The salt ones aren't bad at all. Nice and salty, and the texture is great. The texture is so unique. I can't even think off the top of my head of what it reminds me of. It is one of those cereals. Because it's not a million miles away from, like, Sugar Puffs. But I don't really like Sugar Puffs. I think Sugar Puffs probably taste weirder than these. And the saltiness is nice in that. Just the aftertaste is a bit odd. Not even unpleasant. Just a bit odd. I'd give these 3 stars. Because they're not unpleasant at all. They're really interesting. The packaging is amazing. And they're completely different to anything I've ever had. And I can actually see people really liking them. I just can't quite get on with that taste. But these ones, the coconut. Good grief, man. I don't understand that. That's really nice. I've never had anything like that. I'm really glad I reviewed these on the show. I'd give them... Oh man, the aftertaste is really nice. I was going to say I'm not sure it quite hits a 4, but actually the aftertaste is so nice. The coconut is strong. The vanilla is strong. It's not one of those cheap out products that says coconut and vanilla and then isn't vanilla. No, I think I would give them a low 4 stars. Really unique and interesting. I'll definitely finish them, but I'll finish both of these actually. What's the one I'll be most looking forward to trying next? Caramel. Yeah, caramel. And the peri peri will be interesting. Wasabi. Too scary for me, baby. Right. A few more comments. Then I'm going to talk a little bit about Patreon. Then I'll show you the last product that I want to show you. Which is just, it'll be news. Because I think it's brand new, half the press. I'll probably post about it on the old Instagram in a minute, actually. Samantha Weavers says, big fan of your new cocktail making content. Thank you very much. I will do more. Matthew Pace says, when are you reviewing the Lotus sandwich biscuits? I have reviewed them, so I filmed the review. Don't know when I'll get it up yet, to be honest. It probably won't be for a couple of weeks, because I got a pretty big backlog. Oscar Forzani Fawcett says, just watched the Zoom video and I was crying with laughter at how it went so wrong so quick. 6-star video. Testimonials, guys. If that is not a big encouragement for you to watch the Zoom food review video goes wrong, then what is? You've probably all seen it. Right? Correct. It is. I have watched it. I've probably watched it about 5 or 6 times. Not including when I edited it. Because it is that funny. A bit of crunch. Rapture24GL, good to see you in the chat, my man. How long do you think you can stay perfectly still, Nate? Brilliant. Did you believe that? Jack's still going on about these bloody odd ones out. 15 million subscribers. I don't know who they are. I'm out of touch with the world. I don't know what's going on. Oh. It's the 2nd of May, isn't it, guys? Absolutely horrendous times. Because basically, Black Widow was supposed to come out yesterday. And I would have seen it. Well, if they did a midnight showing, I would have watched it at midnight. I probably would have watched it again in the evening with Claire. Basically, look at that. Look at the wrinkles. Oh. Basically, it makes me extremely sad because I love Marvel. I was really looking forward to Black Widow. We rewatched all the Marvel films in preparation. Well, I was starting to rewatch them, then we went into lockdown and I just finish watching them. It makes me want to cry, thinking that I should have seen Black Widow yesterday. That makes me extremely sad. I really want all this to be over. To be honest, just as soon as it's all over, I'll be waves of happiness. We're supposed to be going to Florida in October. I hope that still happens. I'm not certain. You're supposed to be live streaming, boy. What's going on? I've lost a viewer. Unsurprising. You have a big backlog. Is that from the lockdown food? To be honest, we just always have a big lockdown. Pathetic. We always have a big backlog. So I don't know why I highlighted that as a reason. Well, I mean, it is a valid reason, but it's all ongoing. Mark Can says 2 more days till Star Wars Day. Yeah, correct. May the 4th be with you. Revenge of the 5th as well. Don't forget about Revenge of the 5th. Nate Peterson. Big up Nate Peterson. Says, Jack, can you ask some of Odd Ones Out fans to come over here? Thanks. Correct. So I'll go on to a bit of news. This is an Aldi product. I'd not seen any other Instagram account post about these. These are Funfair slices. Okay. So I saw them. I was like, those look bloody delectable. The packaging is amazing, first off. I was concerned, and my concern did continue when I started reading, that it was just going to be a boring, it's mainly just decoration. 6 yellow and orange coloured sponge. So the alarm bells are there, but then it goes on to say with a mallow filling topped with decorated raspberry flavour icing. So it's raspberry and marshmallow flavour. So I thought that was quite nice. I thought that was good enough to buy. I don't remember how much they were. I think it certainly wasn't as much as £1. I think they might have been 85 pence, which I think is really, really good value for that. Fun product. It's probably not going to be setting the world alight, but I thought it looked quite nice. And what do they clock in at? 126 calories each. You know, pretty high. No, good, fine. So let's talk about, brilliant. So let's talk a little bit about Patreon. It just flew over there. Let's talk a little bit about Patreon. We're probably going to be relaunching Patreon in the next couple of weeks. I'd say probably within 2 weeks. Excuse me, I got a bit emotional there. Probably within 2 weeks. The live streaming is going to be on your bottom tier. On your $1 tier. Also, I'm sorry, we can't change it to pound yet. Apparently, changing it to pound is going to be an option in the future, but in any case, it shouldn't be an issue. We're talking about small sums anyway, so if there's any change in the exchange rate, you're not going to see it much. Don't take financial advice from me, but you're not really going to see it. So yeah, you got your bottom tier, your $1 tier. Your $1 tier gives you a exclusive live Q&A every month, and an extra episode of this, the FRUK Show, every month. So it's going to be called FRUK Show Extra. Then your next tier up is going to be so that's the silver tier. The bottom tier is silver tier. The middle tier is gold tier. That throws in a few more things. An exclusive podcast from our new series, TV Dinners, along with extra video and other extra bonus content. And then the top tier, the diamond tier, gives you everything. I think actually on the middle tier, I think you also get your name in the credits on our videos if you want to. That is optional because obviously some people don't want that information shared. Your name. But yeah, if it'll give you a little kick to see that you do help out our channel, then you'll get that there. And then the top tier, the diamond tier, like I say, it has everything, and an additional video as well. And also the idea of the top tier is that it's just something. It's the $5 tier, right? So it's the one that really want to be. If you really want to support the channel, and the main thing that you care about is supporting the channel rather than not necessarily wanting anything extra for your input. I guess that's the tier for you as well. We wanted to provide that option. But we're really excited with the changes coming to Patreon. We have already recorded the first TV dinners, which went very well. It was sort of chaos again because I watched the wrong bloody thing. But that process of finding that out is funny. Luckily I had seen the thing before, because I should say TV dinners, we watch a food program, like a cooking program. And episode 1 is the chef show, which I highly recommend. So the idea is you can watch the episode yourself, and then you can listen to us talk about it. So that's really cool, and we've got other really awesome content that's going to be available on the Patreon. And like I say, we wanted to put the live stream on the bottom tier to make it as accessible as possible, and we want to make all of it accessible. That's why it's $1, $2, $2.50, and $5. So we've completely redesigned the whole thing. Before we had $20 tiers and whatnot. No, biggest tier this time is $5. So we've already got a lot of people already on a $5 tier, so they're automatically going to receive all of the new updates that we'll have going forward. I think that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to read through some of your comments before I say goodbye. Oscar Forzani Fawcett. We have had so many people coming down to Brighton for a family day out. Don't people understand? Yeah, it's infuriating, isn't it? Nate Peterson says, my engagement party was on Star Wars Day. Wow, very nice. Rapture24GL says, they need to be toffee apple with coconut filling. I'm not sure what you're talking about, to be honest. Nate Peterson says, this is official, take financial advice from me, so that is confirmed. Put all your money in apples. The year of the apple has sent stocks through the roof. Interesting. Interestingly, if you did actually buy Apple when it first launched, let's say you did like $1,000 in Apple when it first launched, I think you'd be like a multi-millionaire by now. Something crazy like that. I mean, there's loads of stocks, and there's not loads, but there's a number of stocks like that. Netflix is a big one. If you invested in that originally, you'd be fucking loaded. Oscar Forzani Fawcett, favourite food of the year so far, Nate and my. Guessing MJ, yeah. I think the best launch, I'm not sure if it's my favourite food, but the best launch is the Barrett ice cream range from Iceland. That's amazing. They're all, I've tried all of them now. All of them are excellent. I really rate the entire launch. It's clear that they put a lot of effort into the launch, and that's so sick. They're so brilliant. There's a video going up this week of a product that I gave 6 stars. It's an American product. I'll just tell you what it is. Unless you don't want to be, if you don't want to be spoiled, I will give you warning. So, if you don't want to be spoiled, I'm going to say it at the end of this sentence and cover your ears for 5 seconds. And the sentence ends now. I gave Pringles rotisserie chicken 6 stars. So this is an American flavour of Pringles. I can definitely see people thinking that I overhyped it, because it feels kind of specific to my taste of why I loved it so much. Like, it was incredible. I absolutely loved them. So rich, roasty, and meaty. I'm not sure it had chicken in. Sort of spoilers. I'm not sure it had chicken in, but I just absolutely loved it. I loved it so much so that when the video goes up, I will be petitioning to Pringles or something. I'm going to try and contact Pringles so badly, because spoilers, because this product feels like it would be so popular over here. I think it would be such a popular flavour. And yeah, do they do a chicken flavour already? I don't care. This is better. Big Joe's Adventure says, I will sign up for Patreon. I lapsed. Don't hate me. There's no pressure to sign up to Patreon. Just if you want the extra content or you want to support us, there's a platform there to do so. Jager, just had that new Lucozade. Disappointed. Was expecting a chilling effect like that old Tizer. Yeah, the packaging and the name certainly suggests it's going to be chilling, doesn't it? I'm just going to read a few more before I go. Yeah, I'm just reading them in my head, and I should be reading them out loud because I'm live streaming. Samantha Weavers, will you be doing more cooking/baking videos? You're going to want to head over to my one of these, not these, but the theme. I was going to say the Life of Michael Jameson. You want to head over to Theme Park Life for some baking and cooking style ones. I am very eager, I will say, I'm very eager to do more recipe videos soon. I've been toying with 1 or 2 recently. It'll probably happen fairly soon. I want to do something, I'm just not sure. I've had a few ideas and I'm not sure exactly which one yet. But yeah, probably pretty soon. Nate Peterson, chicken crisps are largely dead. Idiotic comment. That is a shame to end the stream on there, but I'm going to. Because I'm a bitter and fickle man. And also I need to film the video that Nate really wants. Nate sent me an idea for a comedy video. He was giggling away in a voice note. And I was like, brilliant. So I've come up with a few good ideas for that very set video. I think I'm going to try and film it now. It shouldn't be too stressful. Like I say, I need a prop. Not even a prop, I need to actually physically use this camera, which is featuring in other videos, this camera is featured in a video that I've been making for probably well over a year, for a very good reason, and for that very same reason it's why I need to use this camera in this video. I hope it's going to be pretty funny, but we'll see. I think it'll be good. I'm going to try and do that now, and then maybe edit it later. Sour and refreshing. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this live stream. Stay safe in lockdown. Have a good time. Stay safe. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. I know it's easy to say. Certainly don't say don't be depressed, because that's obviously different. No, try not to be sad like me. I will be sad. I'm allowed to be sad because I'm Black Widow, man. Have a happy time. Have a good weekend. Goodbye. Correct.